How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Welcome to the stream. Bring the heat.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireballs. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Solid combo, perfect parry to stop it. Time to go on the offensive. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Dashes forward. The quarter makes it hard to escape. Springs forward with the drive rush. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Closing moments of the match. A super art?
Great Desert Storm!
KO! Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Comes out on top.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Rips the slasher out. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Lays down a whirlwind. Player 2 will want to take a drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Uses the gauge for the super. They are not playing around here. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What makes it? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Dangerous range here. Sets up with the jump in. The next all in with the rush. Flatline game. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with the fireball. Who will come out on top in this final round? Barely blocks the jump in. Lays down a whirlwind. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Picks up the counter. This is going to be links it. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. What now? Player 2 all in with a rush. Player 1 over in a flash. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Well-timed corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. Shoots off a fireball up close. Burnout is triggered. Life lead opens up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Jumps up, grabs him, lays down a whirlwind. Combo with the target cup. Their timing was on point then. That perfect parry may lead to something. Nails the parry. Now it's their turn to press buttons. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Goes for the jump in. Burnout activated. Came up in your face, but yet kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
They jumps up. Smart play with the Brook connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Zones with the forward rush. Okay, here we go. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Quiet drive rush. Ooh, what a smart throw. Getting in all on the drive rush. Amazing over in a flash. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to bait out the jump? Player 1 has the life lead. Backs them into the corner. Trips them up. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Taking stock. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. They're jostling for the dominant position in the perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Player 1 chases them down. Scrapping it out up close. Springs forward with the drive rush. Life lead opens up. The corner throw ends it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Fake out. Oh yeah. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Both fighters planning something springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 drive rush. Sets up with the jump in. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the weekend! Time to pump out!
Look at them all in with a rush. Break through with a throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. What's the play here? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for the drive rush there. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Well aware of the life of meters. Really good decision making. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Fires off a whirlwind. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Going in. Player 1 experiencing burnout. Player 2 is barely sorry that good. Here comes the rude standstill. Player 1, Sunrise Festival. They've got a nail the inputs to keep this up. Side switch in the corner. Both fighters planning something? Now, Kent not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta leave all in with a rush. Oh, stun! Bad news is on the way. Player 1 needs to hold it. Turns out. Will they? Oh!
Putting the cherry on top! Turning it right up!
No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner, buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Checks them with a projectile. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Lays down a whirlwind. They both showed their nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Fires off a whirlwind. Things that parry may be just the catalyst they need. Nails the parry. Now it's their turn to press buttons. Air slasher. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Fires without warning. They decide they're going for the super art. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Rashid making the chat go nuts with OD spinning mixer. Side switch in the corner. Gets out of the corner. They return to center stage. Burnout activates. Goes live, ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.